Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. Take flight! Whirling snow!
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Take flight! My apologies!
Rain outlines your fate.
Shine down! Illusion shattered!
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Off we go!
There is no escape!
Whirling snow! Yeah! Yeah!
Illusion shattered!
Ha! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Going in!
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
This world is full of unsolved mysteries. No, my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa! Shake! Everybody stand back! Let's look! Coming Sato art! Sumetsu! My apologies! Rain outlines your fate. Body... Take flight! Yeah! Rain cutter! I'm going in! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Sakura swirl! My apologies! Ah!
What is the situation? There is no escape!
Whirling snow! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Huh? Hup! Yeah! Ha! Take flight! Yeah!
down.
My apologies. Take flight. We may leave at any time. Whirling snow!
Astra. Thank you for Add Astra. I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
You're here.
Ah, there you are.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything looks quite good.
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food. Whoa! It's so delicious!
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. Everyone that came said that you saved.
Ah, feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero,
My lady sure.
and I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and...
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together. Moreover, Judge...
Yeah. Everyone gave it their... It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and everyone played their part.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes, even after being a big... Lesser Lord Kusanali once... This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face?
Even if those two giants of the Academe, those sages really have some... If you bite the hand that...
Perhaps I shouldn't say that.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to...
I respect our deity's decision, and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Are you trying to say that...
Why? Because he dethroned his... But seriously...
I did have my own... If the rules of our nation...
By that, you mean...
Precisely.
Wait,
So,
It's reason and...
You've
You flatter...
All right then.
That's right.
will you be happy?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Even so, keep your...
Thank you.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere here is quite good. No. This gathering today has a... The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts. Unlike the farces at the Academia. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying. I seem to have Oh well.
The atmosphere here is good, and everything is delicious. I don't often have a lot to handle these days. There's always... This feast is pretty good. I like it.
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious. Have you tried it?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. What an amazing place to relax. No wonder everybody likes to rest at the Grand Bazaar.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello! Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun.
Ah, very well. How is it? That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself. You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'm honored to have her think of me this way. I can't explain why.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you've put... Of course! Just wait here for Paimon. It's me. Yeah, the connection between us is amazing. It's like full... I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time. Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with. Please say thank you to everyone for me. Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that for me? But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I would... Let me think about it. Okay. Yes, I have. You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So... I've decided to borrow your body for the time... Everyone! Are you awake now? Paimon was just a... It's me, huh?
Hold, didn't expect...
No, of course not. Are you... Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Saino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of to that would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to please.
Lesser Lord.
Dinyerzad.
You don't need to be.
This is how the
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Are you awake? Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. All right. She should be in the academia right about now.
What is the situation?
Traveler and Paimon? What a fantastic night. So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you. Is there anything you want to know? After recent I've given it, but this is definitely a cautious, centralized administration. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of and as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I hope that the new 6th grade sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru, the other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it. Are you sure? Huh? You mean... About your brother. While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform...
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Tevat? So there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However, there must be something different about your brother.
What?
There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
But nothing about this makes any sense!
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Tevat. But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on him suddenly become...
What do you mean, Fuzzy?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can, and whoever it is...
But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world.
Something else I noticed was that...
What's a deception?
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the Traveler, you are Tevat's 4th descender.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more, as there are many questions in my heart as well. And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
So
It's been a while since we first set foot on Inazuma. So many things have happened since then. Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey. So, where should we go today? Huh? What's up? Hey! What the heck was that for? Doesn't want to talk, huh? All right, let's convince him to calm down a little.
Huh? So you don't have a vision after all? Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them. No, wait. Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedahara Kazuha? He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animo vision. That's none of your business. Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
What the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around here, waving that weird sword in our faces, and he didn't even apologize. Seems like a real nutcase. Well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him anything about Kazuha. Hey! Don't be mean! I'm on smart lots of the time! Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go find Kazuha right away and tell him to watch his back. Oh? What kind of hunch? A special connection? You mean beyond already knowing each other? Yeah, maybe a little. But then again, most people look pretty much the same once they start fighting, so that doesn't really prove anything. Anyway, there's no time to lose. Let's go tell Kazuha so we won't get into any danger. Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for him there.
Illusion shattered.
Kazuha is.
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all. Well, we took the small vessels into Rito. If it's because of that Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be? Really? Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. In that case, his newfound stardom is well deserved. He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryou Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him. I thought they'd come to arrest him at first. Turns out they couldn't have been friendlier to him. Seems like they really respect the guy.
Just a little while ago, this would have been completely unimaginable. Thank you! Guess we'll go pay a visit to the Tenryou Commission.
All right then. I'll just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the crowd.
Oh? It's you.
Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt Decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation. We invited Mr. Kaidahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the show. Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct my clan's past mistakes, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions that have built up over the years. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaidahara name. Regarding the history of the Kaidahara clan, I trust that you're already somewhat informed? In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the Shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the traditional blade forging arts of the Almighty Shogun. The Kaidahara clan belonged, but there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Snezhna. We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Considering Mr. Kaidahara has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma, the Almighty Shogun believes he should not only, in the interest of preventing further
This is a true honor. However, would I be correct to assume that—
I can assure you that nothing with the Kaidahara clan's reputation, you will be able to lead a safe and—
I have grown accustomed to— yet my ancestors didn't—
I sense some hesitation. Should you accept this offer?
Malicious rumor?
Well, to some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that— also, eyewitness—
What? But
That is correct.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am but perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me—
This is precisely what—
In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the two—
Yikes! We nearly forgot about the most important thing!
Why would such a dangerous individual be looking for me? No. This puzzles me as much as it does you. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. We undergo rigorous training to standardize every motion the blade is put through. Over time, these techniques came to form. Those forms are quite—
All the more reason to watch your back!
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive. Anyone he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse.
In that case, I will send some men out immediately to search for him.
Thank you. I must say, I am now very curious about this matter. I will first join the
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
The detective agency knows the most about what goes on in town. Let's see what we... There, we'd like to ask you a quick question. Do you know if anyone around here has been looking for him?
Aha! So this is the renowned Mr. Kaidehara. I've heard a lot about you. It is an honor to finally meet you today.
You are too kind.
Oh? You were Mr. Kaidehara is currently the talk of the town, so there are always, to be honest with you, our detective, some of them were offering us
Millions? Of Mora?
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
Of course. No matter what, we only... Sorry, I got a little off topic. But I wouldn't know where to begin.
Then let's put that... The Tenryo Commission.
It's true that the commissioners are... If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be...
Uh-oh. Looks like the...
I still find it few people possess your prowess, and I am well aware it would cost me for the poor victim.
Don't worry. We'll find him.
It seems you are every bit the...
You flatter me. Truth be told, I don't know quite what came over me in that moment.
You are much... Oh, let me tell you about it.
Sure.
All right, then. One of them is a pretty...
Amenoma!
Right. 2 grown men... I recalled this...
Understood. Though it's...
Sure!
Thank you, Ryuji. We'll...
Sounds good.
Ah, if it isn't Kaedehara Kazuha, what brings you here today?
Huh? You two know each other?
Yes. The Kaedehara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always been deep links between the two clans. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects. Yes.
Though all as an example, there is nothing as for the art of the Kaedehara...
That's right. For only a blade...
Indeed. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishi.
You overestimate me. But let's get back on topic. We hope to assist with the investigation.
Ah, yes. He didn't say a word before but I've done what I can so far.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance...
Yes. I believe he went to collect the item. Yes. Strange, isn't it? If I had to guess, he's never been particularly interested in blade He is extraordinarily talented in martial...
Truth be told, we have some information that you may find to be objectionable. The person we are looking for, he attacked this friend of mine. Based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only Yuya seems to match the suspect's profile.
What? No. Absolutely impossible. Yuya is not that kind of person. He is humble and kind. Even his training is done with the goal of calming his mind. He has never gotten into a fight before.
Huh. Is that so?
Yes. If there's one thing I can say for certain, it's that Yuya would never draw his blade without a very good reason. But, with that said, it's equally out of character for him to just... I also cannot... Anyway...
Don't worry. You have our word.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't think Yuya was the one who attacked us as well.
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the two men met each other. Let's pay a visit.
Life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now. My husband...
No.
Ah, I'm sorry you have to see me.
I'm afraid we don't have any new... With this in mind...
He'd always get so... Everything was fine.
Uh-oh.
He lost his sense of... Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was all... He wouldn't sell them. Wouldn't even... I'm happy he has a... On the last day that...
Whoa!
And that led...
Actually, it did. You must understand. After I said those... His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family? Had I not indulged... And I also don't know if he had actually come to his senses. The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire.
I see. Amenoma-Yuya...
At first, but my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so it's hard to imagine him getting into a fierce argument.
Maybe he was feeling the pressure from the debts?
I don't know. He just Perhaps he's too afraid to come home. As long as he's willing to...
Please don't get upset. If collecting things is... But the information we get...
A little confusing. More like completely mystifying.
Let's try a change of scenery. And rest assured, we'll...
Thank you so much.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance. The fire at the warehouse, do you have anything?
Nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
That is the most likely conclusion based on everything we know. However, in this case, only one of the parties would have started the fire. That would make the... If this is indeed what happened, and the innocent man hasn't come forward yet, then it's one fact that I keep coming back to, Mr. Nagato being heavily in debt. The more I ponder it, the more... Right. Although the time frame seems to broad... Amenoma-Yuya lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker. Namely, that he is principally a practitioner of the blade testing techniques of Amenoma art.
Darn! We thought we could get two birds with one stone here, but at this rate, it's starting to look like a wild goose chase.
Let's keep going. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and Mrs. Nagato will be able to get some closure.
Okay, but where should we go now?
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse. There's still a chance we may be able to find some shreds of evidence. Wait. I hear something,
Oh! This must be another one of those sounds that only you can hear. As sketchy as that whole thing seems, you did put it to good use when we were chasing down that vision thief.
Now I'm picking up a strong scent in addition to the sound. It's right around here some...
But there's nothing here.
It's gone now. It felt very much like... Indeed. We should remain vigilant.
Huh. So it's an
The force is definitely the source of the judging from the concentration.
Mrs. Nagato...
It could well be that he was already under the influence of... From what I've been told, Tatarigami does not turn, but most will develop a stubborn... Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. Step back. I'll open the door and take a look inside. If we don't open this door, we can move no closer to the truth. You needn't worry. Huh.
What's down there?
Everything's buried in debris. I can't see anything. It looks like the fire caused a cave-in, reducing the entire warehouse to rubble.
That was too scary! Paimon was so sure that the warehouse boogeyman was about to jump out at us!
All we can do now is keep searching in the direction that the Tatarigami energy source left two ordinary humans, entangled with the Tatarigami. Yes, let's go. If nothing else, it's vital that we find out where this Tatarigami energy is coming from. Quiet your mind and focus on... From this point, the trail appears to split into two. The main source of the Tatarigami energy continued on into the distance.
Look at all those hilly trails! They're acting really strangely.
Something seems to be drawing their attention. Let's take a closer look.
There is no escape! Whirling snow!
It's...
Ugh! Look at this red stuff!
By the looks of it, a letter, written on a piece of torn cloak. Well... According to this letter, a conflict arose because Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Miss...
So...
He was not only mortally... Whatever traces there may have been of his... Yes. If Amenoma Yuya...
Right! So let's get moving!
I wouldn't be surprised if he, for a practitioner of the martial... All the clues that at first seemed disparate and disconnected. It seems that now we know the thread that runs between them. I have a hypothesis that...
Wait! You've...
I believe so. On with the search. He seems to have stayed here for a long time.
Why here? Is there anything special about this place?
I'm not sure.
Show yourself! It's no use hiding anymore.
Kaedehara Kazuha. It's you, at last.
Aha! What's your problem, huh?
Indeed, there should be no... But what if instead of facing Amenoma Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Now that you mention it... Whoa!
Tatarigami energy often... The blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years. Or rather, as a means to occupy.
You're shot many years as a descendant.
I presume it has...
Indeed. that he was a bladesmith, and sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life, he not only bestowed upon me the greatest. In her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world.
So...
The people of the time in which I was born, after the death, I seek but one thing. To face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power.
Tell me, what happened?
My hosts? Who cares when they got tied? After I returned at long last, Kaedehara now.
Witness the power of Gwa. Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh?
Inazuma shines eternal!
Join me and sever that divine light! Do not stand in my way, or I will strike you down too!
Your bluff's fooling no one. You've lost!
Lost? I can never lose. Even if you defeat me, he is but a puppet that can be replayed. The end result, and even if I were to, by any means
your fighting style. But from your movements?
Really?
As I've mentioned before, since the blade is current, if you ask me,
Are you trying to claim that on his deathbed, he passed to me, all in that regard? What?
Because all of that is in... I've been wondering why you've not... Now that I've seen inside your mind, after all the time that's passed...
Oh, that's right!
Only when Mr. Nagato... Well, that brings me... You were determined. I think you realized but the way I see it...
What would you know about any of this? I'm just one...
You returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art. But to make this art, even if you were to sever that divine light, is the... Sure, you inherited the... How could you
Silence, you blab... I must... I will concede that you...
And you should face
Easy for you to say. I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. It is pointless.
How stubbornly you stick. I do not believe for a second.
What? Surely you're not...
Very well. Then fine. Once we have dealt with them...
And as for your end of the bargain...
I accept.
Don't do this, Kazuha!
This is the cursed blades, the power of the Tatarigami law. Even if things take a turn for the worst, we have a chance here to save an innocent victim.
Your disdain for me betrays your woeful ignorance now.
Kazuha?
I'm okay. I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment. It's all right. So far, this was as I expected. I will.
What should we do?
We find some... Although this blade has endured much turmoil, if a blade built... If he wants to avoid...
Wait a minute! Since the Takasukasa clan abandoned... What about us?
The blade says he'll let Ame...
Are we sure this is... Okay, fine.
Leave everything on this journey to me.
Time to go. Into the wind. Finally, Wind Strider. Let's get down to business. The wind moves my blade. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature. The fairy. The wind knows me. Finally. The fairy.
How are you feeling? You okay?
I'm all right. Though he's making every effort to persevere.
Something else?
Let's keep going.
Time to go.
It's my lucky day.
One with nature. The wind knows me.
Let's get down to business. Going somewhere?
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Whoa. Something's up with the blade.
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. He cannot hold out much longer.
But
I will be careful with it. He's...
Time to go. Into the wind. One with nature. Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
are you okay? It looked like you were really struggling.
Yes,
The Sheen's grown a
perhaps this time?
true form. What are you? Is this the same blade as before? It looks.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition, I finally figured out you wanted to reach a state of, but regrettably, we are not the only one who
Here they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep coming from? Yup. We can.
Don't worry, it's just more.
Time to go. Into the wind.
This will end you!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
You fought way better with your own sword.
You are a true Kaede. No one knew anything of my... I thought that if I...
But in this too, you have...
Indeed. Too much time has passed. Yours is...
Actually, Forging and maintenance are both. This blade has traveled the land. Skill. Blade. There is something else I must tell you. Tatarigami is a malevolent. Though you tried to cooperate, I resisted its temptation. I feel a great sense of regret for you. The moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who... You have known this.
He gave me... How could I... I said to him...
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further to say.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has neither... When I touched the hilt for a bladesmith lay quietly on... A newly forged blade lay by his side.
Wow. That was the Blade's memory, wasn't it?
Indeed. He spent the rest of his life in... He felt intense regret, so he instructed this... All he wanted to show...
So that's what... After...
Right. This blade... Yes. Time would not wait or stop. He seems to have calmed down.
I once told him that I would pay, but darkness. Not only did I fail...
You are finally seeing...
Since we agreed to the terms of... But I still cannot bring my... So...
Hey! Now you...
It has to be done in this... My physical form.
His attitude... What do you think, Kazuha?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. Alas, nor have I at my fights were you.
Oh?
I will release you must have plenty of...
Understood.
I see. I utterly If a duel can... I do not wish to...
There's no need...
Thanks for your help.
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could have... In any case...
This reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Clash. Yep, we still... Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. Successor of Ishin Art, Kaedahara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma Art, Amenome Yuya.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor...
Into the wind! The wind knows me. Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature. Into the wind. One with nature.
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken, in your head, his sense of savage...
You also fought well. There are a few things that I shall leave him to.
I must apologize.
You need not seek my forgiveness. Nor do I have the right to forgive you on your... It is too late for all of...
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgressions as mine alone, and not let them stain the legacy of Ishin art. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the I beseech you.
Yes, I too...
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go?
I'm not sure.
Take flight! Illusion shattered!
I am sorry to have...
A prized But I have some good news.
Really?
Yes. Badly. And now that you...
I think I know.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the
Yes. He said he wants to take
What?
He tells me that I have decided...
What?
Thank you. Okay. I am ready. Let us begin. Please, stay true to your promise.
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean...
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness. You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace.
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the...
Kagotsurube, it seems like deep down he disapproved of his own act only in the final moments before his...
Seems like he really...
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward. Speaking for myself, I understand. Hearing his wish to your quest to face the god after everything I've... I will continue to support you.
Wait!
Oh, you're right. And it's also time to give him a response.
Shine down!
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation indeed, the Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanoma Yuya should conclude soon. I do not believe—
Wow, you sure kept—
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin, a weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study, and so it looks like I will—
I see.
The Kaidahara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths. Were I to accept your good—
You misunderstand.
I am aware.
Very well. I can However, if you should ever—
Great.
Where will you travel to?
As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
You must have a whole bunch of questions after our last conversation with Nahida.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay. That means facts and logic.
Well, if it's facts and logic, you're—
Yeah, well, I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm in—
Yes, you came to me, so all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no—
Okay, but—
Did one of them just mention Tatarasuna? Is it just Paimon or is it kinda unusual for some— Great! Let's go find out what this Tatar—
I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper. If only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about her, this seems like the kind of thing she'd know about.
Oh, you—
Hey, what's with that face? Don't—
No, this is my first—
So what? Traveler.
Actually—
my teacher—
If you don't—
hold on, Sawada.
Well, fair—
Let me give you— But in the end, apart from the—
That's right.
So first—
Yes, my—
Stop, Chef!
This part's important. I just wanted to— It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the Government Records Office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma. Even back then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
Wait, so there are two missing people in this—
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan.
The Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
Oh, yes!
Get to the point.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human, but a puppet.
A puppet?
Aha! Judging.
No! Paimon just...
I agree.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well. Sawada was... Oh!
Wait! You're allowed to just make stuff up?
Akaba. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level...
Good point.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say...
All right, thank you. If...
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it? Okay, then, even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh? After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it? If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no... Ah! Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like... the balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see. Traveler, Paimon, there you are. Nahida! Bad news. We just saw the balladeer strolling around in public. Did he escape or... Ah! It's him!
Sure enough. You're here.
Hey! What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surasthana? Aren't you supposed to be locked up? I know you must have a lot of It was my idea to set the balladeer free. A deal?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about. But if that's the case, why haven't you...
Don't flatter yourself.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down? But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
It's not every day you...
Don't you dare try to drive away. As long as the terms are reasonable.
Well, I for one...
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. The balladeer's power was a plus. He's a... Wait a second. Farmer? You mean he's not a harbinger anymore? I take no pleasure in saying this.
Sometimes it's you using them. Other times, it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui. And also between each of the Harbingers. So as long as you have some value to offer... well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings. And you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, then let's put that
that discussion to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from...
All right. Then I'll...
Good. Go now, and keep in touch.
Nahida, are you serious about this?
Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit. Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that?
Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is it's possible that the Fatui have other information. He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when the amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. So I asked the Balladeer to search...
Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't trust him. He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him.
I understand. But sometimes, everything is dictated by which side you're on. How things will go in the future depends on what our minds have connected several times before. There is a corner of your heart reserved as Sumeru's deity. It is my responsibility to be if this deal with the Balladeer it's my pleasure, really.
Paimon's still worried about this idea. Is there anything we can do to help?
I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection. In fact, even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. If you could accompany him, it would put my... Of course, I'll be there to help. Great. Thank you. Prepare yourself.
Wow. It looks pretty different here compared to last time. The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me...
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets to be so smug!
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear, unlike anywhere else. Irminsul's inner... I know there are many grievances between you, on both sides. But it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else.
Fine. Let's call it truce. But only until this mission's over.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are gonna be traveling together after all. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going. Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Ew! Ugh, the snark...
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted.
Is this a small sap? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him. So, Paimon's never...
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Teyvat. Pick your jaws up off.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the op...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will...
Can you still sense where the heart of...
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go running off.
Hey, so... Say we did go running off in here. What would happen? smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companions. Anything's possible in here. You...
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
It looks the same in every direction. No wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little? We're here.
What a...
Lesser Lord Kusan.
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
Ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
The Balladier's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
Huh. For once, we're the ones with nothing to do.
Traveler, Paimon. Yes.
What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while.
Paimon's never tried this before. This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladier's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers. Well done. Smart and attentive as always. So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the Balladeer into the person he is today.
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get...
Everyone has a history.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people...
If you mean the mysterious...
Really? Because...
Oh? How interesting. Those two...
So the Gesse got it right?
Well, they guessed right about one thing.
Must be a riveting conversation, you... Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously. Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So,
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world.
Wait! How did you know about that? Did Nahida tell you?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about... Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something I can manage. Huh? Wait.
This light. It looks similar to...
Anonymous data.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement!
Shh.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara Suna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so?
It's...
I have been in Tatara Suna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else. Under your leadership, as I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma, the forging industry with crystal skills, blood.
Yes, well, you allowed Akame to take... Even now, you're...
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma. And it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
So you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
My good sir, what do you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. What have we gained from adopting your... And recently, as you well know, none of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is... But that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing.
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa...
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation.
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take...
Judging from the look in your eye...
Drop the act! We're past that now. Whoever you are, I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have...
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment. A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
You...
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start. It's a long journey, and yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity.
Oh, but you're quite wrong.
Whoever you're working for won't get...
It's no trouble at all. If you must know...
The Fatui?
Just to create a...
That's it.
Look how even the righteous soul... My device functions It is easier, make no mistake.
He has nothing.
What a beautiful way to see the world. Think of me as a... I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will you... Mr. Niwa? Jester, I'd like to introduce...
Hey, are you all right?
Dottore. Good.
Was that... But why did...
When I touch the...
Maybe so.
Does it? But this... You know very well what that means.
Let's give him some space.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
I'm still confused about the Tatarasuna incident.
Nobody has ever deceived you like... So now you have the complete picture. It was all a horrific experiment planned of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment. After the events you just saw, and that the load was far beyond what the mechanic answered. The mechanic removed the whip. The balladeer was stunned that he thought Niwa had
Holy
Tori, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend. It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Hey, aren't you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it.
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
Huh? About what?
The reason why there are records about your brother in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was his first destination when he arrived in this world. Plus, he only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The heavens responded?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived... I don't know the Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes.
Does this info count towards my mission?
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Huh? What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question. Give me your hand. Can you hear my voice inside your head? No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past? Done.
Huh? What the? What happened? Paimon only saw you hold hands for a second.
Nothing. I was just thanking her for helping me. So long.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabuki Mono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone...
Uh-oh, Oh no, he's really gone!
Oh, can you hear me?
Nahida!
Traveler, Paimon, Paladin...
It was the Balladier's fault.
I didn't think he'd be... Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or... did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had?
Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye on him. Sorry, Nahida.
Don't be. It's not your... We're running out of time.
Foundation shattered!
Whirling snow! Ha!
Hello, traveler. Have you ever heard of a moment of dreams?
Oh, that's...
Dreams have become... The same goes for...
Oh, right.
Yes, we orc and thus our...
So, it's...
You could say that. We hear all sorts of what...
Yeah, but to us, dreaming is as normal as breathing. Wait, but if there are free dreams...
Oh, really? So you mean... You've already seen many dreams?
But no need to get so excited. It's really nothing special.
No. We need experienced participants like you. Please allow me to address you two as dream experts.
Oh.
Now you seem interested. Rest assured.
Wow. Sign us up. But wait. Paimon's getting ahead of herself again. We should see what the traveler thinks first. Why aren't you saying anything? All right. Hurry up and take us to be dream experts.
Very good.
Do you know what's the most important part of being an expert?
Well, I suppose it must be accumulating knowledge and sharing your experiences?
Nope! It's all about the title from now on.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us. Esteemed experts, this way, please. Ahem.
They must be dream experts. Oh, I have a question. Me first.
No rush. Everyone.
Whoa. Paimon didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
Oh, Paimon knows! The first time, the second time, the third time, and the fourth time, but then the
Wait, why did all of your dreams end so tragically?
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, they usually cause trouble and end up getting killed by adventurers. Things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe
I suppose you're right. They are monsters, after all. I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that becoming a monster would be even worse than my current life. Maybe I'd be happier if I became just a regular finch. Or fish.
Looks like being an expert is way easier than Paimon imagined. Next!
Oh, it's my turn. Esteemed expert.
Well? Hey, you're supposed to be helping. First, why don't you tell Paimon about the dream you want to have again?
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat...
Why don't you just find your wife and tell...
Well,
Oh! Sorry. Paimon shouldn't have assumed anything.
No, it's fine. I didn't make that clear. I just want a chance to see her again.
Yeah, it's not really about posture. What you think about right before falling asleep is probably way more important.
Oh, is that all I have to do?
Think about it. If you're the one thinking about her, and you're the one that'll be dreaming about her, then it'll be easier to connect your thoughts and dreams.
You do have a point. I'll give it a try tonight. Thanks for your wise advice.
Oh, my turn, my turn. I want to bring the souvenir box to my room into my dream.
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of special meaning?
Hey, no rush! One at a time! Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all. You do have a point. It's right now, these people... Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind? Bingo! If she was... Unfortunately...
Dear experts, we have another...
But
this...
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting place?
Huh?
Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still set aside some time to check it out. Anyway, I really didn't expect to meet you here.
Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you! You should be able to help us answer all these questions.
You're not wrong. Alright, they can ask me anything. The more interesting, the better. Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Even so, it's not like I look super intimidating or anything, right? And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru, yet they didn't even flinch at you. Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an instant.
That's not true, Nahida.
I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a Moment of Dreams, which is to let people gather here and freely share their marvelous dreams. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure and settled, but it has lost its free-flowing nature from the river. I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container.
She's so, hey! It's alright, everyone! No need to be shy. The Dendro Archon is really nice, so please just go ahead and ask. Otherwise,
All right. I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's the slime guy.
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe a finch or fish is more suitable for me.
I see. So you...
I guess I just want to experience something different. The sky is right above me, and the ocean...
So you want to experience something new in your dreams?
Because if I don't work, I won't have any Mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of. By the time this all dawned on me, I realized...
But if that's the reason is you've already been caged.
Really? That...
I don't know everything that you're going through, but how about replacing your hammer?
Huh? Replacing my hammer?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time, you of all people must know what makes a good hammer.
Well, of course. A good... Come to think of it, I haven't
You should replace it.
That makes sense.
A new sense of adventure often become a bird in the air.
Yes. Yes, I'll go and pick out a new hammer right...
That's our Nahida. Only you would know how to get right to the heart of the problem.
Actually, I didn't... Huh? I gave him that advice because once after a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him. After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people. But why is that? Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness? I really don't know. And even if I...
Oh, Paimon gets what you mean.
That's why I was a bit nervous just now. But luckily, seeing his happy face in the end reassured me. Don't mind me, though. This is just my way of learning.
Hey, don't forget about Paimon. Everyone knows that Paimon's also super skilled at reading people's feelings.
Thanks, you too. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on to the next question, shall we?
I already asked the experts my question earlier, but I wanted to hear the Dendro Archon's response too. What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams every night?
Longing for the deceased. Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the emptiness in your real life. If your wife were still alive...
No. I don't know. Maybe she even remembers each and every dream.
That's really amazing. Statistically speaking, continuous dreams are extremely rare.
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears, the emptier I feel, and the more painful it is when I wake up. I don't know whether to call it a blessing or a curse.
Maybe this is rooted in your deep longing. Were there any unresolved matters or regrets between the two of you?
I don't know. I suppose my biggest regret is that I couldn't spend the rest of my life with her. I really felt like I was ready to move on. I wouldn't be so hesitant now if it weren't for these hyper-realistic dreams I've been having.
Huh. You know, they say that whatever's on your mind is what goes into your dreams.
But dreams are, and will forever be, just dreams. We are people living in the real world. It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams. All it'll do is fill up your mind and eat away at your thoughts.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm also a little disappointed in myself. And it's probably not good to... Anyway, thanks for your advice, Great Dendro Archon.
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon. I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. You're here to have a good time, after all.
Are you feeling any better now?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good... Now that I think about it, I know where that place exists in reality, but at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a... Otherwise, I'll keep on feeling like everything is covered in a haze. Like I'm only half awake. Once I can stop dreaming about that place, actually, you...
Yeah, it might also, even if you can't see your...
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and... Huh? Wait,
I just finished. Anyway...
Oh, there's no...
No need to stand on... I wanted to use...
Huh. I didn't...
I'm not...
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this? Huh.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the When I saw her in my dreams, I'd tell her about our daughter. She would also reminisce about the past. It feels like no matter how...
Sometimes. This is the part I am very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and continuity. But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now, she's doing the same in my dreams. She always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world. The fact that she can remember such things makes...
Whoa. That's pretty weird. However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, but the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference, statistically, this...
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. That's why I want... Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain.
Well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe.
No matter. We'll just finish them quickly.
Huh? Are you going to fight too, Nahida?
Of course. This is all part of our little trip.
Shine down!
The scenery here is amazing! It also seems like a great spot for eating snacks and taking a nap. Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day either.
I've yet to see anything strange. I do not plan to deny the power of longing.
His wife must be a really amazing Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, so you were waiting for me here? Well, guess what? When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it. I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here.
Huh? What's wrong? There's nobody there.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall! Catch him!
Luckily he didn't fall. But what was all that rambling about? He also looks like he's passed out.
He's in the tree now. What he said just now matches almost perfectly with the dreams he's described to us earlier.
Oh, so he fell asleep and started...
Huh? Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're finally awake!
What happened? Huh? Oh, right. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. I told her to stop because of the cliff, and then she seemed to suddenly disappear. A strong wind started to blow around me and the sky grew dark. When I realized something wasn't right, I woke up.
That sounds pretty wild. Maybe you were just too tired.
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and I don't feel very sleepy now.
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by following him here. Anyway, all that—
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry. If it weren't for you, I would have fallen.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again for the time being.
Oh, okay.
Nahida, what's on your mind? Paimon's a little worried now.
We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that Ilmon's case may not be unique to him.
Oh, right! Come to think—
Right. And not only at a moment of drink, we need to understand what's happened.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's head back. Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged. I'm sorry.
An emergency? How bad is—
Don't worry.
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before? He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible! Right! You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff happened already in real life! It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it. So, why does Paimon still have a bad Paimon— Huh? Ah! Sorry. Paimon accidentally— It's the balladeer's fault for causing Paimon all this mental stress. But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul? about it at this point. Hey, have you got any idea? Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But, so, alright. Paimon will start and Dre and what do we... What was Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't... Is that a food too? What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something... So, the balladeer. Okay, sure. Where are we going? Huh? Fine by Paimon, but... Is everything okay?
Oh, you're back already. How did...
We have an emergency on our hands. Please notify everyone here that while they can continue to discuss their dreams, they mustn't try to visit or recreate the locations and scenes that they have been experiencing in them.
What? All right. But could you at least... I see. I never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants using the event registration list.
Thank you. That would be very helpful.
Let me confirm if all of today's participants are... Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, wait a second. Has anyone seen Katya?
Oh, I think she already left.
Oh no. Did she want to look for...
Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention...
Alright, thank you. Please help us tell...
Sure thing.
Look! She's sitting over there! It's so...
Come on, let's rescue her! Everyone hold hands!
No, my sword! My apologies!
She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier.
Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet. Let's carefully move her...
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back here again? Dreaming? Oh, I see.
Huh? What's...
Nearly 20 years, and it's still...
Does it have something to do with your dream?
Ah, sorry.
Alright, where to start? Right, this plant. So, Professor Aisha gave me this plant just before she left. She was a good friend of my parents, and my first real tutor. In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled.
Oh, so you mean...
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, she told me that she must go look for the secrets of the Abyss, and that she would be gone. I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what the Abyss... She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. She still decided to leave. She claimed that investigating the Abyss could... She had obtained some important...
Guess Ad asked...
She left a seed in the letter. She said she looked forward to see... But strangely, I even went to ask...
May I have a look?
Of course.
Let me see.
Huh? We've never seen that. She looks a little unwell. What's wrong, Nita? You can't tell what's wrong with the plant either?
No, I immediately understood what this plant is not known to the academic. Judging by its features,
It can't be.
It means that this from my experience, when forced to confront such... I know she has to...
Yeah, that's a tricky one. Seems like you've already got a good idea.
But wouldn't that mean...
It's alright. There are all kinds of... Let's go back and tell her.
Huh? It'll never bloom? But how's that possible? Are you saying she never...
But she meant well. Since, yeah, her love, care, and attention to you, all those warm moments were real.
I guess she had hoped that...
I see. The dreams are so beautiful. I really thought she had come back.
These dreams may not be as pure and... Yes, so with that in mind...
I see. Thank you for rescuing me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I saw her waver the moment you mentioned love. It was almost like a gentle rain, arriving just in time to put out a fire that was about to spread.
It's because people have something called empathy.
Empathy? I see. This is valuable knowledge indeed.
By the way, you said there may be something that's trying to exploit their feelings. Any idea what that might be?
Yes. What's common between Ilmon and Katia's cases is that they've both lost someone dear to them. And now, they get to meet the people they cherish in their dreams again. And the people feel more real than anything a regular dream could hope to create. Instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more antagonistic...
Yeah, they're just causing these people to dream. What are they after?
This is exactly what we need to investigate. Anyway, let's pay another visit to a moment of dreams. I have a bad feeling about all this. I hope things haven't gotten any worse.
I am so sorry, Great Dendro Archon. We're still trying to figure out how to explain the whole thing to everyone. Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware of the danger. But some of them have already fallen asleep, and they haven't woken up for a long time. I fear there's nothing we can do about it. A moment of dreams is just a small interest group. We don't have enough staff members to handle this.
Just as I expected. It seems my guess was correct.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened?
Many of you here have been experiencing, but I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, there's some kind of conspiracy behind them. Before we learn the truth, please don't try to recreate the scenes in your dreams. Whatever you see, don't be tempted by them.
Huh? But...
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming? It's not like dreams will have an effect on others.
We've already met 2 people who ran off to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations by falling to the temptations in their dreams.
That's right! These aren't just dreams! It's serious!
Alright, I get it.
So does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can continue to enjoy these dreams?
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams. I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little offensive, Great Dendro Archon, but we had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, we were able to reunite with people who were very close to us. They all seemed as if they were alive again, which makes us reluctant to wake up.
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our investigation.
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end to those dreams, that'd be quite cruel to us. All of us understand the danger, but perhaps you can't quite understand just how much those people mean to us. I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan before the conclusion of the investigation.
We've never had such a difficult...
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger?
That's right. Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, the more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams.
So, what should we do?
Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth for ourselves. Pedrush, is there anyone here who's experiencing a marvelous dream right now?
Let me think.
Yeah. Good. Please take us.
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking. It seems she hasn't sunk too deep into her dream yet.
Do we also need to fall asleep if we want to go into her dream?
Don't worry about that. I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali after all. Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. Imagine yourselves as waves. You slowly wash over the shore and sink into the sand.
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Oh, okay. Just remember that Paimon is always here for you. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream.
Whoa. Theoretically, we should have... Anyway, I see everything.
Rain outlines your fate.
Wonder where it could lead. Well, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look. Hey, this place looks familiar, isn't it? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie! She's right over there! Looks like we've come to the right place.
These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life, which concurs with our previous findings.
Really? But what about that space we were in just... You can't mean...
Yes. Compared to an
Oh, but there...
If this space is... Anyway.
Huh. How do we do that?
Just leave it to me.
The coffee here's... You two have traveled all...
I suppose so, but...
That's right. It's hard to... Anyway...
Everyone hold hands!
Huh. How could they be? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds a little... I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because I'm unable to hear the thoughts of the other two people with her.
So, this is the power of the Dendro Archon?
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright.
The Great Dendro Archon! What brings you here?
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but... Have you noticed that what's happening here doesn't quite match up with your memories?
I don't quite understand.
I get it. The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we're able to gather here.
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat. We just returned from a fruitful adventure.
Memories? A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
Think carefully. You of all people should know what really happened to them. Are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just a product of your own wishful thinking?
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true. The ship they were on struck a reef and sank. And I never heard from Bossy.
Hey, come on now. What are you talking about, Debbie?
Yeah, trust your memories. Nothing you see here is real.
I get it now. This is a dream, isn't it? But since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. I no longer have to piece friends mean the world to me. There's nothing wrong with continuing this.
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming, these dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and
Don't worry. I still have control. I won't let it-
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, hmm? Whether it's just a dream or real life, you should be happy.
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from. Sorry. Paimon didn't mean to upset anyone.
No, it's alright.
It seems that for now, this place is... But I wonder if there's any...
Huh. Now that you mention it, I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but maybe I'll go in and have a look later.
Okay. Thanks for your help. Just as I expected, we're only on the surface of this dream. Let's go. panic. We've left Debbie's dream, but this dream has the...
If it weren't for what we just saw, Paimon might still find that a bit hard to believe.
I have a guess. The fact that the space where...
Oh, right! Dreams are chaotic.
That's right. It's...
Right! So the answers might be waiting for us deeper in the dream.
Yes.
It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
I see everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Illusion shattered.
Whirling snow. Unthinkable. Take flight.
Whoa. When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendro slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nahita's analogy. Huh? Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahita! Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore.
Body and mind. Time to act.
Wait, this is probably...
Huh? Why would he...
Yes, but...
Based on what we've learned...
But fortunately...
Oh, it's you.
Did you say dream?
Of course. Here, let me...
Hello.
Whoa, Dad. And what's this? No, it's Paimon, not a toy. Anyway, now's not the time for that. Nahita, this doesn't seem to add up with...
You're...
Oh, right.
Sorry. I had gotten pretty...
Yes, I'm glad too. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role as a wife and a mother.
No, don't talk like that. Let's leave...
What should we do now?
You can... I'm sorry, but... I should tell you that you're like the last time we met.
So you mean... there's something...
Ilmon, what's going on?
It seems... the reunion of our family is destined to only be temporary.
Huh? Is Mom leaving?
Maybe.
Oh, no, Mom, you can't.
I'm afraid I don't quite understand. Don't worry, Haidar. Mom.
Minar doesn't understand. I'm fully aware that this is a. Never mind. I mean, I don't get any of.
Yes.
Then please, let us enjoy this moment for just a while longer. Regardless of whatever caused this dream to come to pass, I feel extremely grateful to have. But does this dream really have to disappear?
I'm afraid so.
Okay, please, come this way. I have heard that the further down you go, the more pleasant the dreams become. And the more you want to stay. The answer you're looking for may all—
Thank you for helping us.
You're welcome. I'll be right behind you. Otherwise, my daughter might—
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
It's the same place again. This one—
But they appear to be getting more and—
Right. Something St. Ilmon is clear rather than dreaming.
I believe we're on the right It's not that but you would never—
Sometimes, but it's—
Listen, this also but if we do— Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will— Do you remember how the constructing a realistic dream—
Does that mean there's if we wake that person up?
But the collective dream in Sumeru City— This has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not—
Huh? So—
that's impossible. Even so, yeah, we haven't gotten to the— Once we know their motive—
Shine down! Illusion shattered!
Committed to memory!
All the water that used to be here has turned into rain.
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
to Paimon in this dream.
This should be the final destination.
Huh? Really? Yeah.
I have powers related to dreams. I guess only the—
There are so many—
Don't worry. I have a way.
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
Wow, what a beautiful place!
Be careful. Don't fall now.
Oh, hey. Seems we... I'm not sure what you're talking about. All we did was walk through that passageway, and here we are.
You're in a dream. The concept of fix...
Sometimes I wish Rakesh could be more assertive, but... It's not going to rain soon, is it?
Then maybe we should head home. I don't want to get rained on.
Yeah, let's...
Everyone hold hands!
You know, and on that note...
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days. Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a
Oh, welcome, I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we...
You already know all... Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
As expected of the Dendro Archon. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you a little later.
Okay, of course, dear. I'll see you later.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha. As for you, you've given up.
Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, how can I wake up a person who's already...
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never theoretically... But even knowing all of that, one question...
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running. Actually, this also...
No.
That's right. However, the Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, even using... I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day, starting with admission procedures, and because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were two... However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more I found their details in the Akasha's database. This way I could connect them to a network, and Amir to improve my... Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network At first, I panicked. But, after coming...
That means...
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything. I provide a beautiful dream. They can wake up anytime.
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for us.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but...
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon.
You don't need to... The Great Dendro...
Uh-oh. Now he's playing dirty.
It seems like you're willing to tell if you use real people.
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
If you had used your... Unfortunately, you've committed one of the... You lured them in...
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child. Hi.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on the set now. Carefully think back.
I... secretly... you mean...
No. The moment you came into this dream, it creates so...
She's still out there.
That's right. Not to mention the...
If Hydar's...
What are you talking about, Dad?
I must wake up right now.
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered. People try to... However, it's because they have family. But in this dream, it's all just a
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think, and even if it's time to purge.
Monsters, be careful!
All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Everyone hold hands!
Illusion shattered!
I see everything!
There is no escape!
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that?
This dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh no. Amira. Amira! Amira! Amira, are you all right?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
Get away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
What should I do? Where did he go?
He left because he doesn't want you anymore.
There is no escape!
Hey!
Torn to oblivion!
Oh.
all the people he created. It's terrible.
Even Paimon's freaked out. Paimon can't imagine what they're going through.
The good news is that the chaos now we only need to wake.
Amira. They're all gone. I couldn't change.
Do you still think?
I don't care. The jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. Let me disappear with Amira.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all hope.
I think seeing him after comprehend.
Existence? I'm different from the others. I've long...
Using my knowledge, the academia.
No need. Just let me disappear. Reality means...
This isn't ask for your life. Alright, Traveler and Paimon. We can finally wrap up this whole thing.
What's wrong, Nahida?
Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Oh, great. Everybody has to... From the looks of...
Yes, though it took... There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your... I need to go to the
Are we going to ask about that scholar?
Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the Matra.
Rain outlines your fate.
It's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the register.
Okay, just a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. He hasn't regained...
Huh? I guess he didn't want to be Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra and ask them...
Understood.
It's simple. He's committed an...
I see.
No. Alright.
I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. Dreams haven't been dreams, as I've said, but just take a good look around you, and you'll see many other people who have had similar experiences. You should be proud of the path of light. What's the meaning of... Of course. Whenever you have... Some people work hard all day so that their families can... Some people travel all over the world in order to create art that resonates with all of... Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still life is not just about yourself. Look, therefore, once you begin... But if you were to believe... You are free to choose how you want to live your lives, but as... In the end, it's up to you.
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she... You're amazing, Nahida!
Well, he's very good. That dream was incredibly beautiful, but as long as he can still wake... Huh? What makes you...
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings. Your speech just now really connected...
Thank you. I've heard a lot of. You can't say that the victims. That's why I could understand. But all of my understanding, and I don't think this 1%.
You're too hard on yourself.
Alright. I've learned that emotions are not being or most. The moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in. It was so warm that it felt like I. But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was. If I have to make an announcement, now that I've experienced this dream, it's enough that I can. If I dwell too much on. I gave a speech to.
Hey, what's with that suit?
You keep looking like there's something you want. Since we just woke up, let's. A new.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.